Alrighty, how's it going, everybody? 01 of 1 back again. I just finished mowing my grass outside. It's a little chilly out there. Hands are a little cold, so but needed to be done, so it's all good. All right, so I think in the last episode we somewhat decided that we wanted to rip a bunch of stuff apart, or did we not do that? I know we built these things, right? And we're supposed to take all of our stuff here and then just like kind of cool it down through all of this. And then, yeah, something like that. We had to get, so like our, uh-oh, I need to drink something. Okay, so I guess we're going to drink something first. So all of this is to get our Sterling room up and running. So if you're wondering why we're doing all of this, that is why. And to get that up and running, I need a very, 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 very cold room. Okay, so let's eat this. Lovely. Dude, my like the feeling is just now coming back into my fingers, because it was cold enough for them to be kind of numb right now, so they're kind of tingly. It's kind of funny. Okay, so I guess that'll be good for now, right? Do we want to check our potatoes? How are they doing? Okay, so this is kind of like an example of our little stacked tiered system thing, right? So this drops down to 75, that drops down to 25. So it's taking our what is that? Our coolant, which is at like 150 or something like that, drops down to 75, or maybe it's at 125. I don't know, somewhere in there. But it drops down to 75, and then this loop right here is going to be 75, and then it drops. This one drops that down from 75 to 25. And that's what keeps this entire room cold. All right, how are we doing? We have seeds, 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 all seeds. We have a lot of seeds. Sweet. Nice. Okay, we need to hit the button. There we go. And hit the button again. Okay. And one more time. There we go. That's just kind of cool. I like that. There we go. And then we'll take these seeds and we shall replant. And more. There we go. And then those can go back into there. Perfect. All right, should I replant our ferns? Probably. Oh, should probably. I'm gonna need to work on something better for our water too. All right, well, let's just grab all of our fern seeds. Whoops. Wanted to replace those with the seeds. There we go. There we go. All right. That can go there, and then these ferns can go down here. Lovely. All right, and then all of that can get turned into more volatiles and nitrogen. With, you know, nitrogen being the most important. Okay, so that's fun. Yay. All right, batteries are a little low. That's all right though. Okay, so this should be empty. Good. Those are still doing fairly well. Yeah, and then this mess here. We gotta do something with this. And then this whole thing, like I feel like I can make this a lot smaller than all of this nonsense here. I don't know, man. All right, so, okay, that is doing a thing. What temperature are we down to now? -80. Okay. Now let's say that we start, oh, let's say that we just run it through here, right? We have 4 stages. Each one can drop it by 75 safely, right? So it's 300 degrees that we can drop down. So if this comes in at 45, right? And then we, you know, bring that down, that's going to be -235 degrees without having to use any of this stuff here. Without having to use pollutant, without having to use any of that. Just going through here. You know, if I did change this up slightly, I could put valves in between each of these things, which would make this go much easier. All right, hang on. We're gonna do some redoing. All right, so this gets to go this way. And then this gets to go this way. And then the reason why this is important is because now I have this space here that I could use to put in like a regulator or something, right? So that way I can make sure that the temp or the pressure in these things is always the same. And if I really wanted to, I could just put in like a whole other stage here. And then this gets to become that. There. All right. Now I'm gonna need 1, 2, well, probably 4 regulators. And that's gonna have to be connected somehow. I mean, I could still connect this side up to the brown line. Have that go into there, and that'd be like the first stage, and then every stage after that. I don't know. Also, what is my water at? 10 liters? Alright, let's start going through some of this stuff before it like disappears on me. Come on. Come on. Come on. 43 items to process. It's grinding 14 of them. I don't know. There we go. Now I can see it. So it just sort of grinds everything first, and then it goes through and processes. Now I don't know how much water this is going to use, but so far nothing is coming in here, so now it might also be that we're processing it through here. Yeah. We only have 4 moles of pressure in there. I mean, it's fine. Could put a valve right here and have it all go into there. So it all just kind of goes in there at once. That way I can maybe save that a little bit. I don't know if that really matters though. Alright, so this monstrosity. So if we didn't have the purge valves in here, what would happen eventually is that this would have too much pressure in it, like gas pressure, and then it would explode, right? The reason why we need these things in here is because these things will eventually get some kind of liquid in there, and if we don't take it out of there, then these ones explode. So you have this, so this protects these, this protects those, and you have to do it for every stage because each stage counts as like its own little cell, I guess, or something like that, I don't know. Ooh. Look at all the fertilizer. Lovely. How much water do we have? Ooh. Do I want that to... I should probably tell that to wait a little bit, hey? Till we get more water. Probably a good idea. Okay. Speaking of water, how are we doing? 189 degrees. That's a little cold, or a little warm, hot, whatever. I don't know, man. But that's like 5.75 liters, which is great. Now, if I put that up into the greenhouse right now, that would pretty much kill the plants, which I don't want to do. What is this at? This is at 64 degrees. And it's just waste pollutant going back into the tank. I mean, so the issue here is that I don't have enough pressure in there to really cool things down. So what I need to do is get more gas in here somehow. So like in there we've got 400 kilopascals, but we need more in here. So how might one do that? Well, where is the nearest CO2? Over here. So I could run that into here, and then that would just kind of keep the CO2 in there. And that would be kind of like a temporary measure, I guess. We need a lot more of basically everything in order to do that, though. So basically, I'm just going to connect that there. Ooh, power's running a little low. Just get that going a little bit. Should be fine. Okay, so... I mean... Oh, and storm. Perfect timing. Let's turn that off. So if I were to rip this whole thing apart, because I mean, like, am I not really using it? Well, I mean, I am, but it's like this. I don't think this is going to be the answer. I think this is going to be extremely slow. And I'm going to need this thing to keep cool, because I'm going to be dumping a lot of heat into it. Now, the colder I can get it, the less exhaust I need to pump through it to get to our, you know, max voltage out of it, whatever. But I mean, I don't know. How much do these things actually use? It's like the only thing that's kind of bugging me right now is I think these are like a solid 50 no matter what. But I think these will increase based on how much work they're doing. I suppose there might be a way to check that off of something that actually is working. Well, actually, hold on. We do have one that is currently working. That is this one. Okay. So let's go to this one. See if it'll let me get up here without falling down between here. Okay. Can I just get like up here? Is it like a thing that I can do? All right. So air conditioner currently is using pressure input, temperature input, moles, temperature, carbon ratios, temperatures, waters, combustions, pressure efficiencies. Just tell me like how much power it's using. Because there's a maximum there, right? But I think that's related to setting. Not necessarily what it's currently using. Like required power is 10, right? But that doesn't tell me how much it's actually using. Maybe the wiki has something. Stationeers AC unit. Okay. Waste pipe network. I don't really care about this too much. Okay, so it uses 10 watts of power per tick when idle, and then 350 watts of power per tick when active. Okay. So 350, and then how does that compare to the phase change? I don't want the mechanics, I just want the item. Phase change mechanics, phase change page, phase change blah 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 blah, phase change device, there we go. Is that what I need? Phase change device? Phase change device. Why is that not in here? Condenser. Wow, I am typing terribly right now. Condenser. It's okay. So whichever one I'm in right now, that sucks. Whichever wiki I'm in right now, and I should probably pause while I'm doing all of this. Okay, look. Stationeers phase change device. Phase change die. Ugh, can't talk. No, I just want condenser, evaporator. There you go, evaporation chamber. Does this have a guide? No, it does not. Okay, so what does it say in here? Phase change, no, just evaporation chamber. This doesn't tell me anything about power use. It says base power use is 50. But is that always, or is that when it's idle? I don't know. I don't know, man. So if these are going to use 350 each, that's going to be 1.4 megawatts of power to run those. Now, I believe per Stirling engine we can get 8,000 kilowatts or 8 megawatts or something like that. If it's running, you know, well, which should be enough to cover, you know, all of that, I would assume. We have 764 moles of nitrogen in there right now. Do I bite the bullet and do it, or do I not? I don't know. It's at negative 95. I mean, that's pretty cold. But for such a little volume, because there isn't much in there, right? It's what, 165 kPa, and it took a while to get there. So that's why I'm thinking that this, even though I've got this thing all set up and running and doing all that other fun stuff, I don't think it's going to be enough. I don't know, man. But then again, I don't know if that's going to be enough either. I know that it works. It works well. Especially if I can, like, fill these things up with, I don't know, like 15 megapascals of pressure. Like, that would be a lot to use in here to, like, cool and do all that other fun stuff. but I just feel like... I don't know, man. I'm gonna take it apart. I'm just gonna do it. It'll be fine. Right? That can go that way. And then I can take this out of here. And then that can just kind of go around. And we'll basically just chase everything back. So... how much stuff do you think is going to explode? That can come out. I need to be careful that I don't misclick on anything. Alright. Then I'm going to need this. Well, that was fun. Alright. Let's see. You can just turn off. Yep, just broke something. I don't know what broke exactly. Something somewhere broke. Oh, that broke. Okay. All right. Don't need you. Don't need you. There we go. All right. Then hand drill. Oh, right. I had to do that, huh? Okay, so let's get rid of that, I guess. Take that apart, take that apart. Hand drill, all right. There we go. All right. All that work to set all of that up, and I just destroyed it all. Right, I need to get myself some more potatoes. Man, everything's just going wrong right now. Alright, that's fine. There you go. Oh, guess I was really, really hungry. Okay. so that is doing a thing. All right. My oxygen is not low. You lying to me. I still don't know what's going on there. Little bug in the game, I guess. Okay. Right, and I needed to get this thing connected. Nope, that is not the way I wanted that to go. Okay, hang on. Also, I should probably put in a one-way valve. So that way I don't backflow anything in there that I don't really want. Probably a good idea, right? There's a valve. How about we take that one? Okay, so that will only go one way now. And that will share its pressure with this. There we go, and then that should help all of this kind of cool down faster. All right, so. And I don't have to worry about the CO2 liquefying, so it's another good thing. There we go. All right, and then we must paint it. There we go. Okay, so hopefully that will help this cool down a little bit faster. And that should also force all of the water out, which is also a good thing. Temperature is dropping quickly. Good. That's what we wanted. All right, so now we have a faster water supply. Good. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that battery as it is. It'll be fine. All right, so now let's clean this up a little bit, hey? So, counterflow heat exchanger. Pretty sure there are more than just this one. But you can't stack them. Okay, well that's dumb. Well, here's another one. And another one. And another one. Okay. Then we have our phase change devices, which I believe also cannot be stacked. So you can go over there. Other phase change device over there. All right, now we have these things, which can be stacked. Missing some, there we go. All right, and then we have water, or liquid pipes, I should say. Liquid, liquid, liquid. I think that's good, okay. We have a valve here, valve, another valve, another valve. You're not a valve. Oh yeah, and then we had this one too. Okay, so there's some valves. Then we had this, which has to go with that, but that doesn't stack past 10. Oh, there's the other valve. There we go. So, valve. And then regulators. Okay, so there's those, and then of course all of these pipes. Oh, and then that just goes into my stack of pipes. And then insulated pipes there, good. Little... okay, so... Oops, that probably needs to stay there. This one can probably get changed too. All right. So that is now doing a thing. Okay. Am I even going to need this now? Questionable. Am I even going to need this now? Also questionable. Am I going to need this? Yes. I am going to need that. All right. Well, let's just throw that down there, I guess. Let's get some more of this out of here. Okay. Actually, yeah, let me just take this thing out. I don't think I'm going to need it. Okay. You can go over there. Then we'll take this guy out. You can also go over there. And we need to take all of this out, take that out. All right. So, what next? Well, we need to get our nitrogen from here over there. That'll be the first thing. And then I've got regulators, right? Regulatore. Oh, right there. Okay. Let's see. Do I want this to go down? Nope, not that one. I don't want it to go like that. Okay, next thing. Let's put this in here. Okay, so that can go into there, and then this is how we're going to control how much goes into each of these. I'm going to need another one of these, actually. Here. Okay. So if I run all of these to 15 megapascals, confirm. All right. And then, what else am I going to have to do here? Actually, I could take this last one over here and put that in here too. Right there. Set that to 15 megapascals as well. And then from here, and then I can get a little bit of this in here. There we go. So little bit of extra, I don't know, something in there. I probably don't need it, but I feel like it would be a good idea to have it. And if that's the case, then I should probably put them in here too. And I could just take out this one. And then, let's see, grab that. Something like that. That way they all have a little bit of extra volume, which should help with the processing and everything. And then I can run a ridiculous amount of cable to everything. That can go there. I can pick up. All right. All right, next thing. This needs to go up. Okay, so that is everything kind of connected where it needs to be, I think. Okay, now I just gotta figure out where I want all of this to plug in at. And also, we have to get this to connect in to everything else. Next. And then we're going to need a bypass through here. And then we're going to want a one-way valve. And then all this is going to do is basically just bypass all of this to go to the very last cooling. So that way, the one-way valve will create a little bit of back pressure right here, which will allow that, some of that anyways, to go this way. And then this can go this way. And that can go there. So now, that'll go to the very, very last one. So once this is all filled through, with 15 megapascals each, then we can get all of these things set up and running, and then they'll all cool everything down a lot. And then we can run this directly over into here, once it's cool enough. And actually, I could just plug that into the tank itself, just have just a straight things. That way this is all going to be super cold through here, and then we got to get it on to run all the way over here and then down into here. And that is going to be our massive heatsink. And a very, 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 very cold heatsink at that. Okay, so now I need to get my nitrogen over here to connect in. So let's go up through here. Because that's going to be our pure nitrogen. And then I just need to run that up to here. That can go there. All right. And then this. All right. So that is going to send a bunch of nitrogen through here and into here. So that's all well and good. I do need to figure out where to plug this in at. I feel like over here on the wall somewhere would be ideal. Maybe give it like its own little transformer. And apparently my air tank is low, so let's go and fix that. Yeah, let me drop this off a little bit. Don't need that, don't need that. All right. I went way too far. Okay. All right, so that's fun. I don't think I need anything up here. Oh, a transformer. What is this? Pure ice liquid pollutant? That's kind of hilarious. Okay. All right, so transformer. Transformers. All right. Is that what is that, a light? It's weird. Weird looking light. Oh, it's a trigger plate. Interesting. Okay, so now that we have our little transformer here, we can run this. Let's see, we're going to want this to go. You don't want to go on there? Go. Okay. Apparently that does not want to go on there. So we're going to have to put it onto here instead. We'll give it like 2,000 watts. And then this can go. Nope. There we go. All right. So that can turn on. And then all I need to do is get this to connect in. There we go. All right, so that's going to come out at 45. So we're going to set this one to -5. This one is going to be -55. This one is going to be -105. And actually, we could probably drop this down by 75. So for it, so we'll do like -25 here, and then we'll go. Let's see, 150 -175. Do we want to go colder than that? Probably. So this will be just like -100, I guess. -175. And then this one, -350. It's gonna be way too cold. So nitrogen. We don't want to go below -230. So we'll set this to like -220. 225? That would probably work better, right? Yeah. Okay. And then these all get to be set. And then we're going to need some more water in our water system so we can run the fertilizer or the composter. So this should be cold enough. Oh yeah. Alright, so that is now out. Good. This should have some in there. Okay. Okay, so that can go there. What do we got here? 1.31. Bring that down to like 750. Yeah, 700, close enough. All right, and then we shall combust this for a while, which means that this has to run as well. And then that should work out quite nicely. All right. All right, good. So this seems to be working out pretty well so far. Do we have any water in here yet? We're actually getting water already. That's hilarious. Okay, so that is still working on it. We have 2.19 in there because it's 82. Okay. All right. Let's get ourselves some potatoes. Restock our oven. There we go. We'll take these. Thank you. All right. Excellent. All right. So now we have a cooked potato. How are we doing? We're at 12 liters for water. Good. Get some food. All right. Producing air a little slow. Oh, what is... Why you have error. Okay. Seeds, seeds, seeds. Just going to assume that this is all seeded. Excellent. Oh, thriving towards seeding. How many seeds do I have in here? I have 10. But we'll wait for the last one to grow. Yeah. Wonder why those decided to go weird. I don't know. We're at 2.14% oxygen in here. Temperature's staying pretty good. Pretty happy with that. O2 filters are doing all right. Okay. All right. So, how are we doing over here? Ooh, we have used up pretty much all of our fuel, which means that this thing has probably stopped. Yep, no fuel. Okay, but that's fine because we would like to collect all of this. That is a lot. Holy crap, dude. Oh wait, no. Stop. What are you doing? There we go. Okay, how are we doing here? 79, 79, good. Make all of the fuel. Yeah, I think we might be okay on materials for a little while, because we have a lot. But we shall see. Yeah, so this needs to get through everything so I can turn it off, save a little bit of power. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to leave that there for a little while. That should have put everything in there that needs to be in there. All right. Ooh, we're at 40 megapascals in there, dude. That is a lot. We're dropping the temperature down, so that's good. How much water do we have? Not very much. So we have 203-ish moles in there. We have another 184 in there. Okay, so that should be a few liters at least. Oh, and we're still pumping in there too. Dude. Okay, well, that's got to run for a little while. These are still good. All right. Okay, so, progress, I guess. This is doing a thing. We have 12 liters of water, so let's get this going. We have 52 items left to be processed. Okay. so now that all of this is doing a thing, I have to wonder. We have 4 megapascals of pressure in there. That's surprising. Nothing in there, though. Wait, no, never mind. 502 in there. 568 in there. 634 in there. Good. All right. That's not doing anything because we're shoving everything through here. Excellent. All right. More fertilizer. Probably could put a stacker right here or something. How are we doing on this filter? Still at 100%. Nice. And then we're at 141 kilopascals in here. And that is still connected through here, right? Yeah. All right. So let's start painting everything. Because you know how much we like painting things. Okay, that can all get painted. We can paint that too. I mean, it's all nitrogen in here, so. Here we go. So that seems to be doing a thing. What kind of temperatures are we down to? We're at 0.24 degrees. Okay. But it's also because we need more stuff in here. So like this is really, really warm. Surprisingly. Oh, more fertilizer. What are we at? 11 liters. Okay. All right, so I believe that is all set up as it should be. And then this can come apart. Was it a wrench after that? Oh, right. And we have another AC unit. All right. Hmm. I wonder if I should have reversed these. Instead of feeding from this way, had it feed from the back forward. I don't know if it really matters one way or the other. "34 items left to process." Okay. Now, I am wondering a little bit. So the temperature in here is like really, really hot, right? So this needs to have some sort of cooling on it, which I do not currently have. And then, of course, as that feeds through here, it's spreading all of that heat all the way through. Until you get back here. So this is at -125. It's at -175. I mean, it is graduated as we go backwards. Well, we do have this lovely pollutant line right here that we could swing over to here. And then we could use the phase change to cool just this one right here. And then once that cools down, that'll cool, or allow everything else to cool the rest of the way down. Because otherwise this is, I mean, it's active, it's trying to do something. I mean, this is going to take a while to get filled up anyways, so... Well, that only stacks to 10. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I like our little floor here. It's nice. I mean, I probably could take all of that down. No! Can I pick that up? Yes, I can. Nice. All right. Next thing. Okay, so there's a bunch of valves right there. A bunch of cable over here, which I'm not really doing anything with. Okay. Good. So the idea here is once all of this gets to the proper pressure, and it's probably going to fill this one first, and then it'll backfill going the rest of the way. I think once we get everything up to the proper pressure and we're no longer passing things through here, this still needs to be cooled. Yeah, okay. Don't think I can get away from that. That's fine. Blocked by composite window. Great. Phase change device. Do you need to be placed onto a frame? You do not. Okay, lovely. All right, so we're gonna want this to go. That's too low. Right there seems good. Okay, so next thing. Wrench and 2 steel sheets. Okay, so wrench, steel sheets. And then welder, 2 steel sheets. There we go. I did build the evaporator, right? Okay. So that is now doing a thing. Okay, so then let's see, we want this to be -25, which means we should probably cool this to 50, but I think -20 or just 25 should be good too. And then that would connect in right there. Okay, so pollutant. Okay, so we want 25 degrees, 3642. All right. 3642. 0.5. Confirm. Okay, so that is that. That we can turn on. It's going to need power, so we can connect that up to everything else. And then that can go here. Okay. Okay. Next thing. We're gonna have to get this connected somehow. So let's get this undone slightly. Nope, you can go there. One of these things. We'll have that go there instead. And then I need some of that. All right. Okay, so that can connect there. All right. And now we need our liquid pollutant, which is all of this over here, so you can go. Whoopsies. Okay, let's see. This is gonna have to go. All right, so we're gonna run this forward and then up. And that would give us room for our gas connection back there. There we go. Okay. So that is pollutant in. And then this is going to be pollutant out. And the easiest way to get rid of this would just be to throw it into, well, I mean, that's our heat sink, so I don't want to throw it into there. I mean, just dump it outside, I suppose. Be the easiest thing to do. I should probably put a one-way valve on here. What just happened? There we go. Okay. Must have hit the wrong button. All right. So that. Do we go up or down? I suppose it doesn't really matter, right? All right. So that needs to go there. Nope. I need you. Don't need you. There we go. Digital valve. Nope. I just need a regular valve. One-way valve. I'm going to run out of jet fuel before too long. Alright, so there's that. I should have a passive vent around here, right? Yep, right there. Alright. So I would like to paint you as well. Uh-oh. Something broke. Oh, right. You're not supposed to be working right now. What are you doing? Alright. Oh, that broke too. Well, that's fun. Well, let's just let that vent for now. It'll be fine. I need to get this passive vent out there because that's the only way we're going to get the pollutant out. Okay, so you can go here. Good. There we go. Okay. Next thing. So all that pollutant that we just wasted, and we have 0 kilopascals because I have an active vacuum going on in here, which is amazing. All right. So I need yellow again. There we go. And then I need you to go there, and you to go there, and then you to go there. There we go. Okay, so let's kind of chill up here for a little bit, see how we're doing. There we go. That should start doing a thing, except I have no nitrogen in here. That's not good. Yeah, maybe I should have done it from the front back instead of from the back front. Or from backwards. Sorry, from the back to the front rather than from the front to the back. With filling all of this stuff. Meh, it's fine. Not too worried about it. So are we up to... Okay, we're almost at 15 megapascals here. We're at 1.89 megapascals in there, though. Okay, so that has to get up to 15 before it starts backfeeding these. So otherwise it'll just keep on, you know, sending everything forward. It's like that one has nothing in it, right? Same as this one. So, okay. Are you done? Oh, you have more stuff to process now. How are we on? Okay, we're down to 10 liters. Okay. So we'll let that process. That'll give us a little bit more nitrogen. All right, let's see how our water is doing. 7.24 liters. Nice. Okay, so that was all of the water pumped out of there. So now we just need to cool this down, which will then share its temperature with this, cooling it down. All right. And then the other thing I have to do is make sure that I keep this thing full of pollutant. We're at 1,680 liters in here. And then it's also connected down below into another tank, which probably has the same amount. And apparently I need to drink something. All right, so you can go into there. Is that enough? We're still going down pretty fast. Yeah, that'll be good enough. All right, let's fill this up again. Why fill up again? Because there's only 28 kilopascals in there. Okay. Oh, because it blew up. That makes sense. All right. Why did it blow up? Because it shouldn't... I don't know, man. Let's see, I need an insulated tank. It's already the right color too, which is great. My water is at 15%. That should be fine. All right. Okay, so what happened here? You got destroyed because why? Tank atmosphere. That's what it has to be called. Okay. No, that is not the right thing. Let's see. There we go. Tank atmosphere. Confirm. Okay, so are we good now? Are you like still complaining about stuff? Like what's going on? I mean, you're not even on right now. I don't know, man. Alright, let's hop back inside. Probably gonna have to set that thing back up again. Right, and that is gonna be behind the wall. Yep. Alright. Let's see. Vent atmosphere, vent cooling, tank atmosphere, tank cooling. What's the deal, yo? Okay, hang on. Tank atmosphere. working now? We good? All right. Okay, now we can fill this thing up. Slowly. Very, 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 very slowly. All right, we'll swap that out, throw this in there. Good enough. It's filling very, 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 very slowly. How are we doing on here? Those are both kind of okay. Yeah, it's good enough for now. We'll let that kind of fill up a bit more. Okay, so this is all doing a thing, I suppose. I need water, probably food. Baked potato. Lovely. All right. Okay, so there's that. Good. We will take a shower real quick, I suppose. Should be good enough. We have 0.7 liters of water in there. All right. That should be good, right? Potentially, probably. All right. All of the fertilizer. What do I want to do with this? Oh, we need water. Uh-oh. That's not good. Okay. Oh, right. I was going to drop off the fertilizer. Water is more important. So we don't want our plants to die. Alright, how are we doing over here? 282 degrees, it's still too warm. That is all empty, so that's fine. That's empty, so that's fine. You're still on for some reason. How are we doing here? 1.44 megapascals, so we'll take some of that out. Yeah, that'll be good. Okay, so there's that. This is heating up. Why? Oh, because that is full. Hmm. Oh, we need power. And something just blew up. Okay, something somewhere blew up. Not exactly sure where. Oh, that still has pressure, that has pressure, that has pressure, that has pressure, that has pressure. This has lots of pressure. That has pressure. That has lots of pressure. That has pressure. "530 degrees in here." Okay, so something blew somewhere and I have no idea where. That's fun. Okay, we still have all of our CO2. We have lots and lots of volatiles. Did something blow up downstairs? This is all still good. I mean, we're at a vacuum. Well, sort of at a vacuum down here. There's a lot of fertilizer. All right, so that I think we can turn off, right? Okay, so nothing blew up down here. That all still looks good, so it must be something up here. It's kind of loud over here. We're not blowing up anything over here. That all looks good. This all looks good. Okay, it's about what should be in there. Okay, that's still fine. That's still fine. That's 11 liters of water in there, by the way. So what blew up? So it was something out here? No, that's all fine too. What blew up? This is all still fine. All of these little parts and pieces look fine. Something blew up and I can't even tell where. That's hilarious. I got nothing, man. So, I mean, if it's coming from over here... It looks like it's coming from over here anyways. Did something over here blow up? Oh! The window blew up. Okay. I'm like, what is going on here? So why did that blow up is my question. And then I'm gonna need a wall. Like looking around at all the pipes, and all the pipes are fine. And it's like, what the hell, dude? Alright. Plastic, glass, do I have glass? I do. Alright, so that can go there. I have one glass, okay. So how did this break? It's kind of my question right now. Like seriously, like why? Is that damaging that? No, doesn't look like it. It's just weird, man. So, the power of an active vacuum. We had a literal breach into here, and the pressure was still dropping down to almost nothing. Meaning, whatever was coming in here, we were throwing it out fast enough that it didn't even matter, which is hilarious. Alright, that should be good, I guess. Like, I don't know why that took damage, though. Very strange. All right. Anyways, we're way over an hour in here. So I'm going to end the video here. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. And if you did, hopefully you'll join me for the next one. But until then, have a good one.